Guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now, I am back today. It is Monday, the 24th of March, 2025. There is a bit to go through in the news. We've got Michael Saylor raising yet again more capital to buy more Bitcoin. This guy is a machine. $711 million. Let me repeat that. $711 million. He's worked out a way to basically generate so much freaking cash. I do believe he's going to be one of the wealthiest people on the face of the planet. We've got the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, adding Bitcoin to reserves, tracks it as digital gold and capital asset. That is bullish news. Fidelity launches on-chain Ethereum track shares for Treasury Money Market Fund. We've got Senator Cynthia Lummis is basically wanting to sell gold to buy Bitcoin, which is freaking amazing. BlackRock, New York Stock Exchange push for staked Ethereum. So it's like pretty much earning dividends. We've got Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin hitting a landmark supply. So this is relatively new. I can't wait to use it. Coinbase just stopped a major hack attempt, which is huge. And we've got XRP news, of course, and the ETF approvals, which, you know, because of the case being dropped by the SEC, we could see this happening very, very soon. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting crazy in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find ladies and gentlemen do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It is down there. Thank you very much. You rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, all right? Don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. Now, let's get straight into it, guys. These are the top banking coins in my portfolio. In actual fact, I will show you that portfolio. Constellation, DAG, XLM, Casper, and Solana. And yes, if you have not gone to get yourself a copy of my ebook, which is right here, Money Never Sleeps. Here it is right here. Go get a copy of it. These are the actual returns for the month of March. So go and have a look at that. That is no BS. So this is what I'm trying to help people understand, that you can generate passive income through your investments. Hence the reason why I wrote the book, Money Never Sleeps. It's at my website. The link is below in the video description, and I'll pin it in the comments. Go get a copy of it. It's seriously going to change your life, all right? Now, global money supply, the M2 money supply, is exploding right now. Bitcoin will follow soon. As you can see on this chart, let me just zoom in right here. So it is only a matter of time, okay? People need to be patient. What we're basically experiencing at the moment in this world of, you know, new pro-crypto president, we were dreaming of this years ago. So I'm just making everyone aware, stay positive with this. There is an 83% chance of an ETF being approved by mid-year this year. So the case has been dropped. There are apparently 19 ETF applications for XRP on Wall Street. That is enormous. And again, once BlackRock starts lodging their application as well, which I suspect they will do, things are going to be crazy in this space, all right? Having a look at CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin's currently trading at $85,656 US, which is nice. It is Sunday evening, United States, Monday today. Market opens at around midnight in Australia, which is freaking annoying, but it happens. Now, $2.8 trillion in market, total market cap. We've got $169 billion in volume. It is altcoin season at the moment, and we've got 31 on the Fear and Greed Index. Bitcoin, again, I've just read the price, 85,000. Did almost hit up to 86,000 earlier today. Ethereum's at 1,980. We've got XRP at $2.41, which is still incredibly cheap, in my opinion. It's not financial advice. Solana's at $133. Doge, 17 cents. Cardano, 70 cents. Tron 22 cents, XLM 27 cents. These are my actual portfolio coins. Hedera's 18 cents. Shiba Inu, I do hold that. Sui's at $2.26. Polkadot, Litecoin at $91. I'm not sure what that was. We've got XDC at 7 cents as well, and Quant is at $76. Going to the banking coins, and I think everybody should have a banking coin list, right? Because these are the real world utility cryptocurrencies. Constellation DAG, 4 cents. Solana again. We've got AVAX, Bitcoin, SHX. We've got Algorand, Casper, XRP, LCX, which is like a crypto exchange in Liechtenstein. They are tokenizing diamonds, which is huge. We've got XLM, of course, basically a fork of Ripple. Jed McCaleb did work for Ripple. We've got Flare in there, Hedera, Cardano, ETN, Ethereum, Energy Web, WorldCoin, IOTA, 18 cents, Chainlink. A lot happening on Chainlink, Sologenic, Corium, Nextra, Salo, and Mobi. So these are the banking coins, all right? Now, moving on, let's get into it. Earn curve, guys. I'm working on this today. That's why I'm getting a video in early. It's around 1 in the afternoon here in Melbourne, Australia. So I've got a lot of work to do with this. Again, last week on Friday, I received some correspondence from Austrac, so I'm working through that at the moment. There are currently 587 people signed up for this, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As I mentioned, this will be primarily a crypto spot exchange first, and then once things get up and running with this, it will move and integrate to US equities, all right? So there is a lot of work going on behind the scenes with this. It is an immense amount of work, and I just want to say thank you to all of you that have believed in my vision. Without you, I couldn't have done this. So here is a preview of the application itself, and of course it's going to be worked up to this. Please go sign up to the wait list, first name, last name, email, and phone number. Put that in there, sign up, and you will be on the wait list. Now, of course, if you wish to donate to this, please feel free to do that. Everything that has been donated, for those of you that have joined the Founder Circle, it's still there because there's so much paperwork that I've got to do, and it's taken up to 90 days to even get a response from the regulator. It's just that process I've got to go through. And anyway, so thank you very much to those of you that have. If you wish to do this, thank you so much. If you don't, totally cool. All right, but just sign up anyway, because I'm seriously going to be taking on the big boys with this. All right. Now, again, I do have the Wall Street Bull University. I've been posting up here, guys, last week. I'm going to be posting it again. Keep an eye on this. There's some pretty cool information in here, and as well as my crypto trading bots, which are working quite nicely as well. So my Apple Watch is just going nuts at the moment. Now, again, let's get into this. Michael Saylor hints at a new Bitcoin purchase of $711 million capital raise. He's just worked out a money glitch. Michael Saylor hinted at buying more Bitcoin after Strategy raised $711 million through its latest stock sale. So basically convertible stock. And Strategy's total Bitcoin holdings have reached 499,226 Bitcoin. And again, after the recent purchase of 130 Bitcoin, which is nothing for him, analysts are divided on whether the Strategy's next Bitcoin purchase will drive prices up or will the market correct first. He's just basically dollar cost averaging, as you can see on the screen right here. He doesn't care where the market is. Buying low, high, doesn't matter. He's just buying it because he knows, obviously, where this is going. And I do believe him. I think he's going to be one of the wealthiest businessmen on the planet. And I mean that. Now, we do have the International Monetary Fund adds Bitcoin to its reserves, tracks it as a digital gold and capital asset. And the International Monetary Fund is reportedly making changes regarding Bitcoin, with sources claiming the organization is adding Bitcoin to its reserve and classifying it as digital gold. And the International Monetary Fund is reportedly making these changes regarding Bitcoin, with sources claiming that the organization is adding it, classifying it as digital gold. And the IMF's new standards, including the BPM7 rules, now track Bitcoin as a global asset, similar to gold or land in cross-border transactions. Bitcoin is almost being classified as a capital asset under these rules. I'm just having my San Pellegrino mineral water. Sorry, guys, a bit thirsty, but this is enormous news. I mean, it's slowly growing. This stuff takes time. We do have Fidelity launches on-chain Ethereum track shares for Treasury Money Market Fund. Fidelity, again, is basically launching an Ethereum-based share class called On-Chain for its Treasury Money Market Fund, issuing shares that are recorded on the blockchain network, according to a new filing. And Fidelity will maintain traditional book entry records as the official ownership ledger. Through ownership will also be recorded on Ethereum, with records reconciled daily. This is what I'm talking about. Traditional investments like stocks will be moving on to the blockchain. This is going to happen, and it's happening right now, which is pretty incredible to see that. Senator Cynthia Lummis is proposing an incredible, bid to buy more Bitcoin, 200,000 Bitcoin, by selling the US gold holdings. I think, that's definitely something that the president should consider. And we are becoming the Bitcoin and digital asset capital of the world. America is so back. So they basically want to acquire $200,000 Bitcoin annually for the next 5 years, totaling 1 million Bitcoin. There is only 1 million left in circulation, and I guess Michael Saylor is trying to get ahead of the US government. We've got BlackRock, New York Stock Exchange push for staked Ethereum, which is like a dividend-paying stock, which is great. And BlackRock are pushing for this, aiming to boost returns and attract institutional investors. Who doesn't want to get returns from that? That's incredible. We have RLUSD as well. The stablecoin hit landmark supply, which is incredible. Look at this. The stablecoin has reached a circulating supply of 176 million RLUSD. I would love to use this because it is fully regulated. So, but it's just one of three. So obviously we've got USDC, USDT or Tether, and of course we've got RLUSD now. So, things are growing so fast with this. It's incredible. And I can't wait to use it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to use RLUSD. There's a lot of hacks that are recurring as well. I'm noticing this is starting to become an issue, but Coinbase has stopped a major hack attempt on AI crypto tool. And they've basically tried to alter the code. And the hacker targeted Coinbase's open source tool agent kit, which helps create blockchain-based AI agents. They also attacked another related toolkit on-chain kit, both hosted on GitHub. By forking these repositories right here, the attacker inserted dangerous code into an automation process. This malicious activity was detected on March 14th. So be careful, all right? Just be very careful. And of course, XRP, SEC signals a retreat on the Ripple case, but formal withdrawal is likely hinges on March 27th's closed meeting vote, which is only in a couple of days. The XRP spot ETF buzz grows, 21 shares, Bitwise and Grayscale filing applications, and market eyes SEC's next move as XRP underperforms and crypto bulls look into ETF to drive up those prices. People need to understand this stuff takes time, but going back to Polymarket, they have predicted some pretty incredible things, but 82% approval for XRP ETF. So this is going to be very, very nice to see what happens in the next couple of weeks and after this SEC meeting. Now, I just want to say that my bots on 3 commas are still working. I've got them trading right now. And if I come to my history, and you can get these from the Wall Street Bull University, my page, position history, it is making profits, although the market has been pretty quiet. It's just non-stop trading, so as you can see right here. They're in the green, $3 USD, $2. Small profits, but it does add up, all right? So they are still running. I'm leaving them run. I might bump up the leverage on that, but please be careful with it, all right? So you need a 3 commas account. You'll need an exchange. I'm using Gate.io. And of course, if you wish to get the bot links, they're in the Wall Street Bull University. Having a quick look at X, there isn't a lot going on there today because it's Monday. But we've got Trump-backed World Liberty Financial, bought $3.54 million of MNT, which is crazy. I don't know why, but he's just buying up a lot of crypto assets in this. Fidelity submits filing on on-chain US Treasury Fund, which we've just gone through. Needs more orange, 100%, so he's just wanting to buy more. The US White House says gold reserves may be used to purchase Bitcoin. So this is an enormous announcement from the White House. Now look at this. If we actually realize the gains on the US gold holdings, then it would be a budget neutral way to acquire more Bitcoin. That is from the White House. So I guess Michael Saylor's trying to get a hold of that now. Ending on this, but Jeremy Hogan, who's an attorney who we've followed for so many years in regards to this Ripple lawsuit, has left X to pursue other things. So, Jeremy, I just want to say big shout out and thank you for all of the information you gave us and your incredible videos over the years. You're an absolute legend, mate. So wish you all the best for whatever you're doing in the future. And I hope that's an espresso in that cup there, mate. But you're an absolute legend. And someone put this video up, the Bitcoin white paper in the White House.
Greg, just what up yesterday? Wow. Think Joe Biden would do this? I don't think so.
Somebody put up the Bitcoin white paper. Anyway, that's the Constitution that was up there. And we do have BlackRock buying 1,250 Bitcoin. That's 6,450 Bitcoin this week, or I should say last week. And the crypto's long battle with the SEC comes to a close with Ripple victory. That is absolutely bullish. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. And yeah, I tried to keep my weekends a little bit free, tried to do some shorts, but I had my grandmother's 100th birthday yesterday. So it was a pretty incredible weekend celebrating with family. Anyway, guys, take care. Join the Wall Street Bull University. Join Earn Curve waitlist. And please do yourselves a favor and get Money Never Sleeps. All right, there it is right there. Go get yourself a copy of that. Peace out, guys. Take care. Bye.